Hi boys and girls, it's me, and it's been a few weeks since I've done a video, so it's probably a good time as any to have one now. I have been busy, but I didn't want to neglect the channel either, and I just want to let everybody know that everything's going okay here despite the coronavirus outbreak, and I hope everybody's doing okay. I want to tell a little radio story today. I'll change things up a little bit. I'm going to title the story "The Boomerang Effect." Okay, you know what the boomerang is? You know, those Australian things that look like a V. You know, for people that are under the age of 20 and may never have seen one. So, what I mean by the boomerang effect is that I'm going to put up a picture right now, and what you're going to see here is a picture of me. This is probably about, I'm going to say 1998 or 1999. I think it's 99. And this is at the New Jersey Antique Radio Club's holiday Christmas party. And of course, in the picture you see that I did sport a soup strainer at one time. And I am holding up a Crosley Model 62B PB portable tube radio. And of course, you know, when we have the holiday party, we have, you've probably seen it in my videos where people swap gifts. This was from like 20 years ago, the holiday party. So ultimately, this radio changed hands about 5 times, and then I came home with it. So, all right, so what happened? Well, I got the radio home, and as you can see, if you look back at the picture, I do have one hand under it because the handle wasn't too good, and there was even a little post-it note saying, you know, please, you know, don't grab this thing by the handle. I mean, I just grabbed it by handle to balance it, but I had my hand underneath to hold the weight. Anyway, the radio was basically, it's all, except for the rectifier tube, it's all 1-volt tubes, battery tubes. And what I found was when I opened the radio up, the speaker and it was no good. It was totally a wash. So I did have a transoceanic parts carcass sitting around, and if you look in this picture, you'll see the radio with the Zenith logo upside down. That's actually a transoceanic speaker that I had mounted in there to replace the badly deteriorated original Crosley speaker that was in there. So that was kind of a necessary mod that I needed to do to make the radio work. And I did a recap, I did an alignment, and the radio also has a 3-gang tuner, so there's a RF stage in the radio as well. And it's actually a pretty decent performer for a battery portable. So I kind of like the radio. Now, when you're a collector, okay, sometimes you have a tendency to, it doesn't matter, this can transcend into any kind of a collecting nature that, you know, that tickles you. It could be stamps, it could be baseball cards, it could be coins, it could be matchbook covers, hubcaps, whatever it is you know like to collect. As a radio collector, sometimes you buy and sell things, and I kind of, after a while, after about a year or two, I got disinterested in the radio, and I had taken it up to North Jersey where there was actually a Hamfest and an auction at the Hamfest. And I had even made a battery pack for this radio, so you could actually play it off the batteries. And I took the radio and the battery pack up to that auction, and I got pretty good money for it. So I was rather happy. And you know, life went on. I guess the new owner was probably happy with it, or at least for a while. And then after a year or two, maybe even 3 years, I got to thinking, you know what, maybe I shouldn't have given up that radio. It was a nice radio, it was in good shape, and you know, occasionally, I don't know what you do, but I have a tendency to go on eBay and look around for, you know, go on a hunt for possibly a bargain, or other auction websites, or you know, things of that nature, where you can find this stuff. So anyway, I started to jones to have this radio back, because I haven't seen one. I didn't see any of them I saw, I think, one on eBay that was just in really horrible condition that looked like it was, you know, stored at the bottom rung of the, you know, underneath the steps where, you know, the dog actually peed on or something, who knows. And it was just in really rough shape, and I really wanted this radio back. So about 3 years ago, went to the New Jersey Antique Radio Club's outdoor swap meet, and you've seen me do a couple videos on that. So I actually found that radio along with a Zenith battery portable that was in equally nice shape. Bought both of those radios back, and I knew that Crosley was mine because there were, when I opened up the back and I saw the Zenith speaker in there, I said, doggone, that's my radio. Now the battery pack was gone. That went elsewhere. I bought the radio back, took it all apart again, made sure everything was okay, realigned it, and everything was happy. There was nothing done, and I made another battery pack for it. So thus, I still have the Boomerang came back, and that's the story. Hey, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.
Early Friday, nighttime lows 44, occasional rain and showers on Friday. Friday's night temperatures mid-60s, clearing a little bit cooler, lower 50s on Saturday. I'm meteorologist Steve Pelletieri reporting IONweather.com on Classic Oldies WMTR.
Hey, you!